Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're going to talk about an exciting opportunity and an exciting prospect in investment management, specifically portfolio management, and that's the Glacier AI Balance Fund and the Glacier AI Flexible Fund of Funds. I'm joined by Matthews, who's been close to this process from Glacier Research and a part of the evolution of this fund range. Matthews, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, and it's great to be here.
Matthew, so maybe for our audience's benefit, let's take a step back. Could you help us understand what sort of problem or challenge was Glacier trying to solve in launching these funds?
No problem. I think what happens is even the best portfolio managers suffer under human bias, and emotional bias in this instance, because sometimes when markets aren't performing the way they should and it's turbulent and it's volatile, we need calm decision making. We need to be able to just take a step back, look at it from a data-focused approach and find the most optimal solution or the optimal decision to make. But often that's not the case. We do have traditional solutions where we have research oversight, but it doesn't fully eliminate the need for personal bias. And I think that's where we came in, and we wanted to find a new niche, a new way of looking at things, and that is the data-driven approach. And I think that's where we decided to try this new approach.
So I imagine that's where AI comes in. Could you tell us a little bit more about this breakthrough? We hear AI everywhere. How is this coming to Glacier's radar?
No problem. So we partnered with AI machines using their AI investment engine known as PI or PIE, which is the predicted investment engine. So the way that works, it has 600 machine learning algorithms at self-learning, and each of them are focused on a different aspect of price data. And it looks at the price data and gives off signals. It does not look at the news. It does not look at investor forecasts. It only looks at pattern recognition and what we can see from that data. What it does do, it creates short predictors within a 5 to 10 day range. And at that point, it will send its allocations, and we take these small disciplined steps to grow the portfolio. I think the important thing to remember is that the aim of the portfolio is to capture the upside and it's to minimize drawdowns, and then let compound endurance effect and give you more long-term value.
That sounds like the holy grail of portfolio management, maximizing the upside but minimizing the downside. In practice, though, how does this actually translate into actual investment solutions?
So at Glacier, we've developed two funds, which is the Glacier AI Balance Fund and then the Glacier AI Flexible Fund of Funds. So the Glacier AI Balance Fund is a Regulation 28 compliant fund. So it's ideal for retirement products, and the Glacier AI Flexible Fund of Funds has a flexible mandate. So it has more breadth for tactical shifts based on market conditions. I think it's important to note that there's no human portfolios that give the buy or sell calls. All of this is generated by the AI itself, and we implement it from that point. Its purpose is designed to remove that human element, the human biases involved. And I think that's what is being put in place.
That sounds really powerful. Removing emotional bias. SEPI speaks to the intended AI outcomes that one would want, but I think flavors in the market tend to have that to varying degrees. What kind of results has this pure AI model delivered?
So it has delivered stronger control of drawdowns during volatility. I think it's also important to note that often the AI takes positions that not traditional active managers or benchmarks will take. So it is a true diversifier in this respect, and the returns are often uncorrelated to what is currently in the markets. It also has captured opportunities that sometimes the fund has captured tactical opportunities where human emotion sometimes doesn't allow you to enter to a certain position for a specific fund or a specific industry. I think that has happened quite a few times. And then we've also received a few reports from clients that they're having comfort with knowing that the fund is systematic in its approach, and it is doing what it is doing, and that there's no emotions driving the decisions.
Sounds like the fund can end up being a lot more nimble than your traditional active managed fund.
Definitely.
So beyond the investment outcomes that these funds kind of deliver, has there been any other influence or benefit from incorporating AI funds into the Glacier solution set?
Definitely. It feels like there's definitely been a cultural shift within the business. It's no longer about whether AI actually belongs in investment management, but rather how can we use AI to improve the investment managements. I think it's also helped us prove that AI doesn't fully replace humans. It actually empowers us to do our job. I think machines will handle the emotion-free decision making, whereas we can focus on what we do best, which is the long-term vision, governance, and client servicing.
So to wrap up, why should delegates vote for the Glacier AI funds?
I think the important note is it's not a gimmick. It's a genuine reimagining of portfolio management. I think it is delivered what it is promised. It's lower drawdowns. It is doing what it is promised, and it is eliminating the need for human biases. I think it also kind of represents the shift in the future. The investing world now is not going to be just your investment managers, and now it's a blend of your AI models and you having human oversight involved with these portfolios. I think it's bold, it's different, and it's already making a real difference in investors' portfolios.
Thank you, Matthews, and thank you everyone for watching. And from what I've heard, the Glacier AI Balance Fund and Glacier AI Flexible Fund of Funds really do represent a new future for investing and incorporating AI for more efficient and more optimal outcomes. So, if you believe in a smarter future for investing and a more disciplined approach, we'd love your vote.